I know it's late, sweetheart, but I thought you'd want to know about Daddy.
Yeah, so how is he?
Much better. Turns out it wasn't a heart attack at all, just a very bad case of indigestion.
Well, you must be relieved.
Oh, we are. In fact, Mother's here with me right now. Ethan, would you mind very much if I put you on speakerphone so she can hear you firsthand?
Well, no, but...
Darling, I'm so sorry, but she's been very upset since she saw you with Teresa at the hospital.
Somehow I got that.
Would you mind telling me that everything's just perfect between us so Mother can hear? I know this is ridiculous, but she won't let go of the wild idea that you're suddenly going to back out of the wedding.
You told Teresa that you love her?
I couldn't keep it from her any longer.
What about Gwen? I mean, the wedding, it's only a week away.
I'm calling the wedding off. I mean, I can't marry Gwen now. I mean, I love Teresa. It just wouldn't be right.
Are you going to tell her what you told me?
I don't know.
Be a dear and tell me how desperate you are to marry me so Mother can get a good night's sleep.
Gwen, why don't I come over to your place?
Oh, darling, of course you know I'd love to see you, but I'm absolutely done in. Can it wait till tomorrow?
She wants to wait till tomorrow.
Maybe a good night's sleep would be good for both of you.
Tomorrow morning, then, first thing.
Can't wait. And Ethan, please be an angel and just forget everything that my mother said about Teresa. She's just the nervous mother of the bride-to-be.
Right.
And just so we don't have a repeat of tonight, let's make a pact, okay? Nobody utters Teresa's name until after the wedding. And that goes double for you, Mother. Oh, just a second, darling. Someone's at the door. Come in.
Oh, these just came for you, Miss Hotchkiss.
Oh, thank you, Darla.
I'll take those, Darla.
Ethan, we just got 2 more wedding presents.
They're from Julian.
Oh! Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're exquisite. Have you ever?
Oh, Ethan, your father, he just gave me the most exquisite, incredible strand of pearls.
Oh, I would know these anywhere. These belong to Ethan's grandmother.
Oh.
What a thoughtful gift.
Here, let's open this one.
Oh, my goodness, look at this antique brooch.
Ethan, it's all made of diamonds. It's all diamonds. You should see it.
A diamond brooch?
That must be my grandmother's. I don't believe Julian.
This is just gonna make it harder for Gwen when I tell her that the wedding's off.
Ethan, are you there?
Yes. Well, I'm glad that you like the gifts.
Well, they're exquisite. I love them. I will be the envy of every woman we know.
Oh, and just a little postscript from your future mother-in-law, Ethan. I apologize for thinking the wedding wasn't going to happen. You and your father have more than convinced me that I was wrong. I can't wait for our 2 families to become one.
I better go, darling. I love you.
I love you too, Gwen. I'll see you in the morning, first thing.
Can't wait. Night, darling. I love you.
How the hell am I gonna tell Gwen that there's not gonna be a wedding? I've been shooting my mouth off about Gwen and Teresa, and you haven't gotten a word in edgewise about Luis.
There really isn't much to say.
Well, I know better than that. I mean, with Luis's help, you got to the root of your nightmare tonight. So how does that make you feel about him?
Mixed up. One minute I think he's a stubborn, opinionated jerk, and I ask myself, how can I trust someone who hates our family as much as he does?
Well, and then what?
next, I see a whole other side to him. He's caring, generous, sensitive. How am I supposed to feel when I don't even really know who he is?
But you're definitely drawn to him.
Like no other man I've ever known. You know what, though? I don't want to talk about this now. What's more important is you leveling with Gwen in the morning.
Well, I know Gwen's gonna be hurt when I tell her that there's not gonna be a wedding. I just hope she understands that it's the right thing to do. You know, how could I let things get so screwed up?
Don't blame yourself, Ethan. Love's not one of those things you can plan.
Yeah, but all the years I've known Gwen, I never had a moment's doubt that I would marry her and have children. And sure, I've looked at women from time to time, but that never meant anything. I was in love with Gwen.
Till Teresa.
It's coming. It just crept up on me.
I know the feeling.
Damn it.
Oh, it'll work, Ethan. Somehow it'll work.
Do you like a rose?
Oh, no, leave it. Luisa's father planted those roses for Pilar so she'd always remember how much he loved her.
Really? I didn't know.
I wonder if I'll ever know what it's like to be loved like that.
Just wish I knew how Teresa was doing with her brother.
You sure she was going to tell him about you two tonight?
No, that's what she said.
Well, we haven't heard the explosion from across town, so maybe it hasn't happened yet.
Do you really think it's gonna be that bad?
I'm afraid so. Luis is a great guy, but he's also one of the most hot-headed men I've ever met. I keep trying to tell him how different you are from Julian and Alistair, but he just keeps lumping you in with them.
Then maybe I should go over there. I mean, if Luis is gonna lose it, then it should be with me, man to man. And I want him taking his anger out on Teresa.
No, Ethan. This is a family matter between brother and sister. If Teresa had wanted you there, she would have asked you. I mean, you don't want her there when you break the news to Julian and Ivy now, do you?
No, you're right. I just hate to think what Teresa's going through right now. What are you doing?
Putting some fresh sheets on the sofa for Luis.
What do you think? Luis is coming back tonight?
Any moment now. Maybe you better get out of here.
Sheridan, I'm not afraid of Luis.
I know, but it's been a long day, and the last thing that any of us need is a blow-up.
Thanks for being a good listener. There's nobody else I could talk to about this stuff.
Anytime, but I don't know what help I was to you. I mean, you've already made up your mind about Gwen and Teresa.
Well, still, it means a lot to me that you're on my side.
It goes both ways, you know.
Does it?
Of course.
Then you won't mind if I stick my nose where you might not want it?
Would it stop you if I said yes?
Probably not. It's just that I'm glad you and Luis had a breakthrough tonight.
So am I.
Only I can't help but remember this isn't the first time you felt this way about him. I mean, the last time you opened up to him, he wound up breaking your heart. I'll never forget the look on your face that night when you heard Luis talking to someone down at the wharf.
Cranes have used and abused my family for years. Now I finally got a chance to use one of them. A spoiled princess. Sheridan.
And you were so hurt by his betrayal that you ran off to Paris to get away from him.
I can't believe I've pushed that out of my mind. Luis and I went through so much together. I was really feeling close to him. It's been so long since I've thought about what happened on the wharf that night.
Well, Sheridan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw cold water on your feelings for Luis. It's just, I don't want you to get hurt again.
No, I'm glad that you reminded me. And I trusted him then, too. I used to say it wouldn't happen all over again. Here I am making his bed for him. Have you ever seen such a fool? Go ahead, Ethan. I'll be fine.
You sure? The last thing I wanted was to upset you.
It's better that I'm jolted back to reality now than later, after I've handed Luis my heart. I needed a wake-up call.
You'll find someone who deserves you, Sheridan.
We'll see. Tough I had. At least one of us found love in the Lopez Fitzgerald family.